This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Welcome back to the show. We are honored to have Elijah Dempsey joining us here. He's the owner at Prism Therapy based out of Denver, Colorado. Welcome to the show today. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Excited to have you here to discuss all that you do and how you're helping so many. And first and foremost, just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, my name's Elijah Dempsey. I am primarily a massage therapist, but also with my business, I do many other modalities to help people as well as I can.
Oh, wonderful. And we're going to go a little into your backstory. I know you're from Colorado originally, right? I want to know a little bit about your background and then, how it trickled over to this massage therapy and to all this energy healing that we're going to discuss in just a moment. So give us a little background if you don't mind.
Well, I was born and raised in Leadville, Colorado. It's a really high mountain town, actually the highest in the nation. And I was raised by my mother and father. They were both really uh, let's say, oriented towards alternative medicines. My mom
Okay.
was an aspiring herbologist and naturopathic
Oh,
doctor,
wow.
while my dad always wanted to be a chiropractor. They never got to really fulfill their dreams in this way, as life tends to throw things at us.
Mm-hmm.
But I decided that that was kind of in the direction that I was wanting to do, and massage therapy was always in the back of my mind as something that I'd like to make money doing. Uh,
Fantastic.
I moved to Denver something like 15 years ago.
Mhm.
I found myself within a block of a really renowned massage therapy school, the Massage Therapy Institute of Colorado. I decided I'd take a little trip in there, and it ended up being a really wonderful environment with just great energy. So I signed up almost immediately to continue into their program, graduated with honors, and then continued down that path of professionally working. And
Okay.
I just continued gathering knowledge and really wanted to be the best therapist I could be, which brought me to sound therapy and other things.
And Reiki, we're going to talk about vibrational healing and all the therapeutic body work that you do. So it's really Prism therapy, from what I'm reading, is a holistic approach to healing, right? So it's not only massage, but it's coupled with sound like crystal therapies as well as you do Reiki, right?
Correct.
Yay. All right. Well, let's do this. Do you want to break down some of the important things that you're working on to let people know, the benefits of them? And there's just a lot to this bodywork skill. But before I even dive into that, are you also like an empath? Like, do you have a very sensitive aura? Are you able to sense things from people in a sense? If that makes any sense?
Yeah, yes, it does make sense.
Got it.
I would call myself an empath. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't put myself on the line of being able to see auras or things like that. I do see a lightness and darkness in the people that I see. A lot of times they'll come to me and they just looking a little drab and gray to me in their image, and then after they leave they're looking more bright, and that's pretty much like the extent of my eyes ability to see energy in that regard. I do have just a general intuition that's giving a direction of
Oh,
how to continue progressing with whatever direction that they're needing, whatever my clients are needing.
oh my goodness. All right. Well, hold on. You're breaking up just a little bit here. I heard what your clients are needing. And speaking of what they're needing, there's a lot on the plate. Do you want to talk about sound, crystal light, energy healing? Where did you want to begin?
I would like to start with my massage therapy as it's pretty much my bread and butter. I really love what I do. I feel like through the process of getting into this work, I was thinking it would be a good way to make money, but it turned out to be my calling. So I provide a really comprehensive massage treatment. It's not what you would normally get at a spa or anything like that. Most people think of a massage as like something very relaxing. While I do provide a relaxing experience, it's also very therapeutic. I'm looking at where the body is functioning improperly and trying to adjust that. If people are
Mm-hmm.
having pain problems, chronic issues, I look at the function of the body and how to adjust things in the soft tissues and sometimes even in the structure to allow them to feel better in their body just generally and allow it to work in a higher function.
Amazing. All right, go ahead, continue. We're listening.
Well, along with my massage therapy, I have introduced light therapy and sound therapy. So in a normal massage, you're just getting hands-on treatment. I
Okay.
provide that, obviously, but I also have what they call transducers on the table. So
Okay.
listening to healing music as a client would during a massage,
Mm-hmm.
I have this actually pumped through the table. So there's
Wow.
a uh, essentially a vibrational speaker underneath the table itself. This is putting a sensation of vibration through the client as they're laying there. And low frequency vibrations have been found to be very healing. So every massage somebody receives, they're getting that, as well as there's a set of lights above my table, suspended, shining down onto the client.
Wow.
These are very specifically built um, energy transmitting devices that are helping the client's energy system while they're getting massage as well.
Oh my goodness. I wish I lived closer. I'm in New York. Can I fly in? Oh my God, this sounds amazing. And no, I mean, let me ask, you've been doing this for quite some time, and what do people say it feels like walking away? What are the things that you're able to heal from them from within?
Well, I've had a lot of different comments. Some people walk away saying, it's basically a religious experience every time I come to see you, and I love hearing something like that. I've also had a lot of people just express that they have really progressed through the work I've done, and of course, I'm only providing an hour 2 hours a week or something, even less than that with some clients. So a lot of their progression goes in their hands. So,
Okay.
I am a facilitator to help them along their own
Yeah.
path of growth. And in fact, it's really helped a lot of people. A lot of people have said, the treatments I have provided, as well as some of the advice and things that we end up talking about while the treatments are happening have really helped them along their journey and gotten them to where they feel they're just better people in the long run.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful. And, clearly you love the work you do. You're bringing all your skills together to help people and stay balanced and relieving stress. And, we're talking here with Prism Therapy, and you're using all these different modalities to help someone. Now, do you sometimes use this without the massage as well? Can you do like their energy healing, the aura readings as well, or is that has to be done with the massage? I just want to make sure.
No, we can. So I'll explain it like this. With the massage, you always get light therapy and at least an aspect of sound therapy. I
Okay.
also offer everything as a standalone treatment,
Okay.
essentially. When you get a sound therapy, I offer that as a standalone. It is just essentially you're getting under the light on the table. I play a bunch of instruments around you. I have four gongs, 20 plus crystal singing bowls, um, antique Tibetan singing bowls, gongs, drums, various things, and I play them all throughout the session. So that would be like a purely vibrational session. If somebody's got particular issues, I might incorporate crystals and some other things on them. But generally, I kind of try to throw multiple things at once at people, but a lot of times somebody might want just a massage or so on. They'll be getting a little bit of these other things, but it won't be a full treatment of that.
Got it.
I start my massages with a little bit of Reiki and end them with that as well, but they can come and see me for just Reiki if that's what they want. So it's really a customized therapy that
Yeah.
the client directs me to what they need.
Beautifully said. All right. Thank you so much. And we still got 5 more minutes together. What else for today's first show do you want to make sure we're covering?
Well, I'd like to maybe explain crystal light therapy a little better because
Sure.
it is a little fringe, I'd say, as a topic when most people don't understand how powerful light can really be. Uh, the sun itself really helps us energize. Most people feel a little better when they've gotten a little sun. Of course, you can blame it on just the D vitamins that we get from it, but there's a lot more to that. My belief is that we are an energetic system as well as a physical body, and these lights are designed in the idea of chakras and how the energy body is set up through these energy centers. So I take a colored light, one for each color of the rainbow. It's projected through a crystal matrix, which is specific crystals that are the crystals that are closely related to that particular chakra. So say we have um, citrine for the sacral chakra, the orange light, and so on and so forth. That light goes through these crystals, it gets changed a little bit by the crystals, and then it's directed through another crystal that is a very specifically designed crystal that points energy in a particular direction. They're called Vogel crystals. Those direct that energy of the light down onto the energy centers and just really try to cleanse, clear, balance, harmonize, align, energize those energy centers. And I particularly really love the light therapy. I will go there and just lay under the table for 20 some minutes to an hour some days and walk away feeling just like a completely different person. And it's such a subtle thing. You wouldn't think light would do that, but it really is powerful.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, 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 I'm excited for this. And this, by the way, has to be done in person. And some of the other work, though, is virtual, correct?
I do almost all of my work in person. Most of I can do Reiki if from a distance, but I
Okay.
feel like it's more powerful in person. I also get I feel like my hands are my power centers, so getting my hands on somebody is really where I'm at.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful. All right. Well, we're almost out of time. How did you want to kind of sum up for today?
Well, just come and see me at Prism Therapy. I'm really here to help you progress to become your greatest potential and, within your mind, body, and spirit.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So, how can we reach out to you?
My website is prismtherapy.online,
Beautiful.
and you can reach out also through my email at prismtherapyonline@gmail.com. I can also receive a text or a call at 719-839-5547.
Beautiful. And on social media, how do we find you?
I have a Facebook, Prism Therapy Online is my tag there. And then I believe my Instagram is Prism Therapy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll just Google you because you can.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Really, it's a pleasure having you here, getting to know you, and please reach out with any questions. Elijah Dempsey, thank you for being here, and hopefully we'll get to connect again soon and talk more about this crystal light therapy. We didn't get time to talk about the chakra oils, chakra therapy, the essential oils. There's a lot to go through, but hopefully we'll have more time, okay? Thank you so much
Yeah.
for being here, and to all of our listeners, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Thank you.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.